Shinobi Art of Vengeance has sublime combat and some of the best visuals I have ever seen in a video game. As Joe Musashi, you'll chase a boring bad guy through a convoluted story. Many aspects of this game, though, are amazing, but are pretty let down by imprecise platforming that occasionally just causes frustration. Despite those issues, I still love this game overall because the combat and looks are just that good. Let's get into why in the XboxEra review of Shinobi Art of Vengeance. As always, no spoilers for the story, just know this is a tale of vengeance, told through stunning artwork for roughly 15 hours of my time, and upwards of 30 or more of yours if you want to 100% everything. Joe Musashi's Oboro clan faces destruction at the hands of Lord Ruse. He's a bit of a generic douche bro type looking bad guy. The story's serviceable, the voice acting is occasionally not too bad, and it never got in the way of the fun I was having. And there's a lot of locale variety on offer in Shinobi. You'll go through neon-soaked cityscapes, deserts, weird labs full of body horror, and more as you chase down Ruse and his gang of goons. Where this game shines brightest is its artwork. Art of Vengeance has some of the greatest character animations I have ever seen. And none shines more than the titular Shinobi, as his slicing, dicing, and magical moves look incredible every single time. Ninpo magical attacks and ninjutsu ultimates fill the screen with colors and pencil drawings that are as good looking as any 2D game has ever been. And while the backgrounds are by no means bad, I don't think they fully match the stellar quality of the hand-drawn characters. But what does is the combat. Lizard Cube takes their excellent work on Streets of Rage 4 and dials it up to 10 with Shinobi. Joe is fast, fluid, and extremely deadly. X is your quick attack, while Y is used in a variety of heavy moves. While the game features linear level design, there are Metroidvania elements with progression blockers requiring you to replay levels after unlocking abilities tied to later missions. To greatly help with that is a checkpoint/fast travel system that makes loading up each level to find secrets a breeze. To get around, you'll have a double jump right from the get-go, as well as a ground roll and air dash. Those moves, mixed with later unlocks, will see you flying around the battlefield as you rain death upon a decent variety of enemies. Most fodder foes have simple red health bars and can be knocked around by your attacks. Tougher bad guys will see that health bar covered by yellow armor. Heavy attacks and shurikens can help bring down that armor real quick with a satisfying slow motion effect, letting you know once they are vulnerable. And the tougher enemies also have a white bar that fills up underneath their health. Again, heavy moves and shuriken hits fill it faster, and once it's up all the way, you can press both bumpers together to instantly and stylishly assassinate them. Building this up on 5 characters and taking them all out in a flurry of dashes is one of the best feelings I've ever had in this type of game. Make sure to use it on bosses at the very end of their fights for some incredible visuals as well. Style just permeates every part of Shinobi. The game oozes with artists and combat designers who get what makes this shit so damned cool. They are operating at the top of their games, which sadly isn't always the case when it comes to the game's platforming. Now, for the majority of the game's main content, the platforming sections are serviceable. Where it falls apart for me were the numerous optional areas denoted by purple backgrounds on the minimap. In these areas, the game ramps up the difficulty, offering you various rewards like Oboro clan relics, which are used to open up more moves and shop items, and basic stat boosts. By the end of the campaign, I had experienced at least 5 2+ minute long platforming challenges that required perfect movement without a single mistake, sending you all the way back to the start if you died. Shinobi is full of instant lost send back to start mechanics, and unlike recent titles like Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, it simply isn't tightly controlled enough to warrant it. Too often, I just found myself clambering up a ledge, moving far more than I wanted to, and dying repeatedly to issues that didn't feel like I had made a mistake. There are ninja claws that can be used to climb onto walls that have these little white gem-looking rocks in them. The number of times I jumped into one of these walls and my character just didn't grab on must be in the hundreds. And trust me, it's fine to have difficult platforming content. I generally love it, but when I completed these areas, I was never satisfying, saying, "That was amazing," like I did with the combat. Instead, I couldn't kind of believe that it existed, as no one could ever find this fun. To be 65 seconds into an incredibly difficult platforming section, only to have Joe decide to clamber up into a death spike and reset me back to the start for the 20th time in a row, had me hitting my head on the desk. But this is the optional stuff, and every other part of the game is damn near perfect, and I hate having to focus on it so much. And the last area of the game is insanely cool, with a boss fight that was unbelievably difficult, but felt tied to my skill set. I knew how to do this platforming, but the finicky controls on when Joe would decide to either fall to his death or climb into a laser just made it nearly impossible. Thankfully, there's a lot of really good stuff to do in this game, because Shinobi is a surprisingly long game. I could have probably golden pathed the main content in roughly 6 or 7 hours, though it would have been really hard. I did get 100% clear on roughly half the stages, with at least 80% or higher on the rest. Going back and clearing up secrets, finding the relics, and other special areas was a blast most of the time. While the frustrating platforming took place in some of these secret areas, they were necessary to build up Joe's power, his moveset, and his health. Other things happen once you roll credits, which again, I shall not spoil. I think it's safe to say that getting everything unlocked in this game and maxed out the way you want could easily be 30 or 50 hours. Those Oboro clan relics are used at the in-game shop to unlock new moves, amulets, ninpo, and more. There is a collection of base moves that add new combos or abilities. Alongside these are amulets, of which you can wear an active and passive version at any time. These are the most you can customize your playstyle, alongside choosing which ninpo you want active, which they can also empower. Those ninpo are magical moves like breathing fire, summoning a giant snake, or setting up an extremely powerful parry attack. And finally, the ninjutsu ultimate abilities are built with your rage meter, and feature 4 unbelievably good-looking animations as you use each one. Unlocking everything you can is worth it, as the game gets damned hard, and if difficulty is not your bag, you can go to the accessibility menu and give enemies less health, make them hit you for less damage, and a bevy of other assist options. Wrapping things up, Shinobi Art of Vengeance is a 10 when it comes to combat and visuals. Incredible replayability, a decent story, and good soundtracks are let down by frustratingly imprecise platforming. Still, this one is a game I can easily recommend to damn near anyone.